Bryn's number 5. There we go. Don't pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
That was better than the last video.
It's true. Hey everybody, welcome to another Arkham List video. We are doing our 5 favorite experienced Mystic cards. Experience cards are cards that cost experience. Pretty straightforward. Mystic is purple. We'll call it purple probably for the rest of this encounter.
I thought those were old cards.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Bryn's number 5 is Time Warp.
Do the Time Warp.
Yeah, so you just get to, you do a thing and it doesn't go well, and maybe you didn't do that.
I figured
maybe try again.
We would start these videos with purple because they have the most you can do with it, I think. Right?
Like, kind of like all the other guys, like blue's like, I shoot good.
Yeah. Well, they have like
I like this one because it gives them the pew pew.
I feel like the green, purple, and red have the most design space they're exploring in their upgraded cards.
I think blue's got a lot actually now.
It's getting more, yeah.
Yellow's like real boring, but whatever.
Time Warp is a cool card. It's just it's like them saying no, but not really. It's no, but go again.
Yeah. Important thing that I've only recently found out: you cannot use this during the Mythos phase to unwind a test and try again.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Which you would know if you read the card.
Which I would have known if I read my own fucking cards instead of just like looking at the picture and being like, I know what this does.
Yeah. I've seen Travis play it before. It probably does what I want.
Yeah. That's what purple do. We do anything.
Yeah, purple, you just play your card on the table and then tell everybody you're playing with what you want it to do, and it does it.
And they're like, yeah, sure thing.
And they're like, probably.
It only works when you're the only one who plays purple cards, man.
My number 5 is Defiance. So, as I was going through the list before we did the recording, the thing I like about purple is their ability to play with the chit bag and influence what comes out or affect the things that come. And this is just kind of like the lead-in into it.
Why would you need that? Just draw the chits good.
That's true.
Just draw the one you want.
That is also the other thing. And I just like the... this is kind of like the thing into it, and I didn't want to. I knew what the other people chose, and some of your guys' other stuff on the list would replace this card. I just didn't want any doubles for this one.
I don't like this card because I just play it and then draw the red shit, and the game's like, haha.
Nice new experience. Yeah.
And can we also just take a second and talk about that flavor text? That's just
good.
No.
Yeah.
It should be on counterspell. I maintain.
Should.
Yeah.
Like it's still very good.
Yeah. And this card, it's not great for every campaign. Some of the times the chits, the symbols are pretty soft. But then there's some that are bad. You can just be like, no.
Just a nice little insurance thing.
Yeah.
This card's also very good.
Justin, what does this card offer over the level 0?
I don't know what the level 0 is, to be honest.
Oh, pick me, coach.
What does it do?
The level 0 one makes you pick one of the symbols, and then it only cancels that one.
So this one is better.
I know that purple card.
What?
So this one's better? Yes.
It costs experience. I'm trying to get easy credits in the course. But is that not a true statement? Are you telling my statement is false, Professor, or is my statement correct?
Millions of people starved in post-World War II Soviet Russia. Oh, so Stalin was a pretty bad guy, huh?
That's participation marks. That's participation marks. Travis is number 5.
I like Book of Shadows.
So then, is the upgraded version better because it's worth more experience?
Like technically, but I don't think it's worth it. Which is why this one's on the list and not the core set one.
Yeah, this is level 1, just so everybody knows.
I like this item because it really kind of lends a lot of value to the spell slot based mystic decks. Things like Shriveling and I guess Rite of Seeking if you're into that.
I almost put Rite of Seeking on my list because I knew you would hate it.
Yeah, maybe. But like, I do like this one with the other one. I think the experience isn't. I mean, it's like obviously not bad, but like if this is what you're buying it for, it's probably just good enough. It just supports those decks, and I think that was a good. It opens up a lot of options for purple, especially at such low experience cost. The new ally. Twyla, some or other.
Twyla Catherine Pierce or something like that.
Yeah, but like there's a lot to consider there, like what you got in your hand slots, what other allies you're playing, all that kind of good stuff.
What is the difference in the upgraded version?
The upgraded one does not cost you a resource to put on the thing.
Okay, yeah.
And also you have an extra spell slot, which isn't super useful.
The spell slot is
because it's kind of like fills your. Make sure.
Yeah. You cannot be buying the upgraded version for the extra spell slot. There's easier ways to get that.
Yeah, literally level 0.
Yeah.
And I haven't looked at Daisy in a long time. Is this something that she would enjoy playing, or is it like?
There's probably like a really neat like seal support list.
Yeah.
With protected incantations, stuff like that.
Yeah. And this would be a way to keep those going.
No, she can't play the
She
big
can't
one.
do
Never
that.
mind.
Yeah, she can't play the big one, and you can't use this to put charges on somebody else's spell asset.
Yeah. So probably
no,
not.
probably not.
I mean, like, if you want to like get extra value out of your like shrivelings or if you're gonna be really spell heavy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But
okay.
I'm just asking if it's a tome, and that's something to always consider with Daisy. Like that's
like
I'm asking.
neat thing is you can play Research Librarian to dig out, like if you want to pay for the upgraded one, you can just play the upgraded one and 2 Research Librarians, assuming that that's something that's allotted within your color restrictions.
In case it wasn't obvious, Justin, that was not something that I had thought about or was prepared for or that I'd ever considered. And I was just like, oh.
Yeah.
I only asked because purple and yellow I don't really play too much.
Also, I really like this card with Seal of the 7th Sign. You just like...
There are a bunch of yellow spells that use charges though as well.
Oh yeah, we got like a arcane.
So
whatever
yeah,
now.
like that could be
sure.
a valid
You know
thing.
what? Maybe next
be a
time
thing.
I'm
That could
going
be
to
a
try
thing.
it out. I'll experiment.
If I was that
Some of
Daisy
them
guy,
are
I'd
even
probably
good.
go for-
Yeah.
All right, Bryn, your number 4 is the Crystalline Elder Sign.
Yeah, so purple has this neat sub-theme of like subtly fucking your team
Good.
while you're playing.
Like,
And like
it's not wrong.
trying to avoid blame for it.
This one's pretty
And I
tough.
feel like this one is the easiest, most subtle way to do it, where you're like, look, I'm just better at everything. Isn't that worth the +1 chit out of the bag?
All right, here's what we do. When we do our mono purple, he plays Father Mateo. You and I each play these. And we take one and the other.
Just like, I'm stealing the
first
blue
one
one.
I played it like, I'll just take the +1, Travis. Don't worry. Then Bryn plays his like, there's no other +1s. I'll take the...
Guess I'll take the blue one.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Why you guys
but,
bully me?
I also quite like this card because it is a relic, and that means that you get to play it when you are playing the only yellow character who I recognize as a proper character.
Mandy Thompson?
No. Though she is like incredibly
Rex Murphy?
strong. Rex Murphy shouldn't even exist. No. It's Forgotten Age lady. I can't tell you her name.
Ursula Downs.
The only one I think deserves to exist, I can't tell you her
I don't
name.
remember her name.
To be honest,
I don't.
if you play this
guys.
card and choose the blessed when there is a +1 in there,
man.
you're not playing solo. Even still, that what do you do? Like everyone at their table just.
I think this card's actually pretty solid slow, but yeah, it's kind of a... Like, I
like this
play
card.
it with
You can play it in
my
Ursula.
friends.
I mean, if someone played it and took the +1, I would be okay with that.
Yeah,
like that one's
it
fine
does.
for me.
It does like hurt your chances of success on a test a little bit, but at the same time, were you really planning to draw the +1?
And yeah, exactly. And when we do mono purple,
Travis
and
is,
I'm
but,
playing
no one
Jim,
else
and I'm
does.
playing Jim, you guys can take it away because that just means more skulls for me,
There
baby.
you go.
All right, my number 4 is the grotesque statue. Once again, this was kind of early on into this, and this is when they started to poke at the idea of purple being able to reveal multiple chaos tokens and all that. And I just think it's
literally the core set.
yeah, and I think it's just really fun. I think it's really strong.
It's also
in that time I played it with that one Akachi deck Travis did, and I just was like, the never-ending grotesque statue was the strongest I've felt in this game.
I think that this card is actually like one of the best experienced purple cards.
Mm-hmm.
Still?
Yeah.
Which I understand it probably isn't a very controversial
You
opinion.
can play it in gym, so then you can draw 0 and a skull, and then you'll be like, these are the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't remember if you can put things on with Book of Shadows, but like it uses charges, so maybe.
No, Book of Shadows only puts them on spell assets.
Never mind.
There is a purple card. There's a couple of purple cards that let you just put charges on assets you control.
Like recharge, where sometimes you put them on,
And
sometimes
sometimes
you
you throw it away.
Yeah.
Easy come, easy go. You know?
But yeah, this card is very strong, and it's very fun to play, and I think it's costed perfectly, like all of it.
Yep.
It's a relic.
No, I really think they nailed it with this one.
Yeah, good job.
Ursula can play it.
Travis, Diana, Esperance.
Diana. Thank you.
Diana, sorry.
I like her a lot because, well, she's very, very powerful. Again, there's a lot of contention in that ally slot, but like it feels really good to just like slap a like a ward of protection or deny existence, and you're just like, give it to me, game. Like I don't have to have money for or I guess you do have to have money, right?
You have to. I think you have to pay for it.
Yeah. Just so you're just like, I get 3 of these for my 1 card. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Plus, you get a 3/1 soak.
Yep.
Yeah, the 2 meat she provides. Yeah. Because you obviously don't want her to die unless she's empty underneath, or if it would kill you.
Yeah. But if you've got a deny existence, you've also got like a shit ton of soak.
Yeah. And if you're feeling desperate, commit her for 2 brain and then regret your decision.
She's also...
Oh man, so here's the deck. You're playing Marie Lambeau, you're just like putting doom on all your shit. You play her and you're like, this is a moonlight ritual.
Yeah, no, she pairs very well actually with so Marie Lambeau, and because she has access to yellow cards, which puts secrets on things.
Yes.
Also plays very, very well with Luke because you get to play your events a lot from a lot of different places.
Yeah.
Anywhere actually.
She seems fun.
Yeah, very flexible, very, very fun. Good card.
Bryn's number 3 is counterspell.
Yeah, this card's just sweet.
Not my watch.
You just sit there and the game's like, haha, eat this token, and you're like, no deal. Except then they give you, it's got the same problem as Defiance, where you're like, I'm fine, and the game's like, here's a red token, and you're like, huh.
I got a little quiz.
Although you don't have to put this in before you draw the red one, so that's kind of neat, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you 10 points to allocate why you like this card. First off, how many of them would you allocate to the art?
So like I get 10 in total?
Yeah.
I don't know, like maybe 3-ish.
Okay, how about for the effect?
That's probably like most of it actually.
Okay, flare text?
Like pretty close to 0.
Okay, how much because the guy kind of looks like you?
Yeah, we're definitely going to give that like a non-0 point score.
Yeah, that's why you like Yorick too, right? My number 3 is Recall the Future. Hey, it's almost like there's a theme to my choices. When the skill test perform begins, I can name a chaos token. I name plus
the red one.
Yeah. And then you get a bonus. I think it's just a fun way. I think it's a cool card. There's a lot of fun you can have with it. Just naming the stuff, and if you don't get it, you're like, oh shucks. And when you do get it, you go, oh, and then everyone at the table goes, oh.
Yeah, and everybody feels good, and it's a hype moment. It's good.
And my favorite thing to do is to just just be like, all right, this is always going to be Skull unless I say otherwise.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, this card almost made my list. It's good.
Yeah, I think it's just very fun for stuff.
Neat. Yeah.
Travis, your number 3 is Word of Command. Whoa, Travis liking a tutor?
So in a similar vein to why I like Book of Shadows, this card's made the list as it makes your deck more consistent, and it's one thing I really enjoyed about playing like early Guardian builds is like prepared for the worst, made you able to do your thing good. And I think that this card in particular enables like clue getting mystics to do their thing good because you can use it to find your clue getting spell instead of floundering around.
Instead of having to play Rite of Seeking.
Yeah. So now instead of having to play like just 2 copies of your card, you're like, man, I hope I get it. You can just pay 2 experience and 2 money and have it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, very strong.
Also, the art in this one's like.
If you ever play this card and you name that stupid alchemical transmutation, we will mail Travis out to your house.
Yeah.
So that he can call you a rinky-dink scrub in person.
This one's also got really nice flavor text too. I like.
Yeah, the little.
It's just all around like a very well designed card. I feel.
It is. Yeah.
Oh man, so here's what you do. You play Word of Command, naming Word of Command, because deck thinning is deck winning.
Failed to find.
Not in this game, Brent.
So funny. Bryn, your number 2 is Jewel of Aurelius.
I've never played this card. I've looked at it several times.
After bad shit is revealed, exhausted, draw 1 card or gain 2 resources. You know what? This all makes sense. Bryn likes drawing cards or gaining resources.
Those things are good.
And also, when he draws those shits, he fails.
This is a relic.
Yes, it is also a relic.
Yeah.
Wow, we got some real common themes.
Yeah. Do you like the alien inside the orb?
Yeah, I like most of the things about this card.
Hello, I love it.
I don't like that most of the good relics in the game take up the necklace slot, but that's okay. It makes Relic Hunter make sense.
Why would you play this over Rabbit's Foot?
Because I can't play.
In Ursula. This is all from
No,
Ursula's
actually, you probably
perspective.
can. I'm pretty sure the Rabbit's Foot is a relic.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a relic.
It might be,
I think
but
it's
like,
a trinket.
I think it's a
yeah,
trinket.
that's sure maybe.
Yeah.
That's like the reason that I've ever played this card pretty much is that you can play it in Ursula.
Yeah.
Every time I look to upgrade my purple cards, I look at this and I go, wow, it's useless. I don't... like, I get why it's on your list, but I do not agree.
It's good. I like it.
You know,
I like drawing cards and gaining resources.
it's really, I feel like if you watch enough of these videos, and it's starting to get there, you understand the things that we like each individually as players.
Actually,
Yeah.
maybe I should play that. Like, you don't have to draw. I could just sit.
Yeah,
at his
it could be
location,
anyone,
get when
right?
he
Yeah,
throws
like-
things off the tentacle.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's like, woo!
Well, like it's actually anybody,
actually, anyone does make that
so
better.
yeah, like if you're just hanging out and somebody else is like, I'm gonna shoot this guy, and then they're like, oh man, I fucked it up. You're like, but I didn't. I'll get.
What
some
did you look
money.
at the subtext?
Yeah.
It's gifted
This-
the monkey-eye.
This is
Look at the
from...
monkey eye.
Wow, I was totally off.
Yeah. This is like a fairly early card.
I was like, wow, this is from Dunwich? Holy
Yeah,
shit.
this has been. I want to go back and look at a review of this card just to see Travis be like, "What does this do?" And then like 3 years later, "What's this shit?" It being any player, I'm going to enjoy it when you potentially buy it in our mono purple one, and we all just the teamwork, synergy, Skull City, gift of the homunculi.
Give to the monkey eye.
We've done it. My number 2,
Why not call the Underworld?
Ward of Protection. Level 2 is great.
Me like you.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
play multiplayer.
It's just like a safety blanket, you know.
I don't think there's much. You know what? The one thing though that
Don't leave home without it.
I've realized that we played wrong a few times in the early, which
Yeah, it doesn't cancel. Surge.
it doesn't cancel Surge because
Oh,
it only stops the Revelation.
It
effect.
will
It's
cancel-
still incredible.
It does cancel some instances of Surge because some instances of
Are,
Surge
yeah.
are like part of the Revelation where it's like Revelation. If this is true, this
Yeah.
card gains Surge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're canceling the
Like that midnight chanting.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it can stop some of them.
But the card's incredible, and the level 2 one is great
Mhm.
in multiplayer. Don't really buy this if you're playing single player though, because
Yeah, if you're playing single player, like there is a level 5 one maybe you could look at.
It's also sick.
It is actually sick.
it just stops
mhm.
anything.
Yeah, we just don't play it because like there's 3 of us, and you're not always the person drawing the card that needs to be canceled.
So it was a strong contender for my list because I've played this card many, many times with
That
you
is
guys.
true.
But true, I mean, this is like auto include, and everyone is. And Travis, he was like, I didn't put it on my list because I figured one of you
yeah,
did,
don't-
and
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'll do it because this card's incredible.
Don't tell the other guys, but I didn't upgrade I have like almost never upgraded these when I play purple cards in my limited capacity.
What?
I mean, in all fairness, Bryn, you did say
What?
you enjoy subtly hurting your other player
What?
at the start of this video.
To me, that's what purple's all about, man. You're like, I'll put some Doom on this, and they're like, you have a plan for that, right? And you're like, no. I mean, yeah.
Speaking of that, the next one, I like Blood Pact.
Yeah, Blood Pact's sick. Blood Pact is awesome.
This is just like the archetypical purple card for me.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's got that plus punch thing, which is whatever. But like it makes sense. You're like, I get strength from my Blood Pact or whatever. It seems like something.
Yeah,
That
they had to put a second type on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So-
like, I mean, it just didn't need to be any difference.
Yeah, like I think, well, I don't know.
I mean, I think it can be good, like, if you're, have to make a fist
Yeah.
test, like, break a door down. That's when it can get good, right?
Yeah,
Because
if you're like...
Yeah, I would
uh,
still rather I'd rather have like just a secondary ability and break the cycle, where it's like you can like defeat your investigator. So,
and
like,
that's all it says?
yeah, no, like it's a trigger ability. You can just defeat your investigator because like you can like sacrifice yourself
like
to
a
get rid of the
resign.
doom.
Oh, yeah, it's like a resign, yeah.
Yeah, like you like give yourself to the pact or whatever.
Oh, that's
the
sick.
plus punch is very
But-
good if you're like exactly Miss Stanley. If
Um,
you're everybody
Justin-
else, it's like only kind of okay.
Justin does have a point that helps with things like that, like rock slide one and
Yeah.
treachery.
Yeah.
And,
But
like,
it's also
locked
good
doors.
for.
It's less of a problem for us because we have someone else that can be like, you
Yeah.
can be like, Bryn, right?
It's also pretty good for Jim because I think he's got base 3, so it like puts you up to 6, which is like pretty reasonable.
The card also, like, I like this card when it was released in
Serviceable
Dunwich because it's just so exciting. And I feel like there's so much more support now to make it a lot more viable and less scary than it was when just in Dunwich.
Yeah, but the scary is the fun part.
It's true. It's true. Living on the
I had
edge.
a great time playing that Mary Longbow deck.
Yeah, that deck was cool. Bryn, your number 1 is the Enchanted Blade.
Man, I just wish this card wasn't purple. Like,
He's not
if it
wrong.
were
I was gonna
actually
say,
any other
he's
color,
using this for the
this
Guardian
card
card,
would be
yeah.
so much stronger than it is. That being said, you get +2 punch for your attack. You don't have to remove any of the charge, or no, you remove the charges as an additional cost, right? Yeah, you get better on this one, but you can get like +4 punch and +3 damage off a single attack.
Very efficient.
It's like pretty huge, and playing purple means you can recharge this.
That +2 punch also lets you just like chop down Garbo enemies.
Yeah, like +2 punch if you're on like, Jim or Diana.
Yeah.
It 5 is like a fairly serviceable punch for beating enemies like Rat or Cultist.
Yeah.
I mean, like a 3 is pretty serviceable. I would argue that 3 is a pretty serviceable punch for beating rats, but
Yeah,
We all have different opinions, Travis. I prefer to attack a rat with
it. Also, like Whippoorwills then.
Okay, that's better because you're actually
it's a better.
attacking a 4.
You're actually attacking a 4. You're only up 2.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
Yeah, and this card is just sweet.
I am excited to explore for the design space of the double slots too. I think that'll be really cool.
Yeah,
but where's my pants slot? I want to wear tearaways. My number 1 card is Seal of the Seventh Sign. Sick. This is like, apart from Travis's number 1 card, which is way up there for me too. This is like one of the best ways to just say no to the
most
game.
Powerful feeling ones.
Yeah, you're just like, hey game. You take it out, looking at the game the entire time. You put on the card, and you're like, yes.
So not to brag or anything, but like I've broken these in 2 turns.
Yeah, Bryn's a master.
I'm like real good at it.
Seal of the Seventh Sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It pairs really well with that Book of Shadows, but you can only charge it once. When your team is like, woo! Look at me doing Eldritch things. I'm like, no. I paid 5 experience for this and 4 resources. Stop.
Yeah, everything about the art's incredible. The tagline of "Over the Threshold and Beyond." It's like, I can stop. It only gets so hard. It's really good.
No.
Except when Bryn just smashes it with a hammer. He's just punching the wall down. He's like, I want to fight the thing on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, can you break this locked door? And I'm like, probably. Tentacle, tablet. No.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
You're going.
Yeah, go ahead.
You get to fight and it just makes everything harder.
Alright, Bryn. Oh, it's Travis. It's Travis. You're number 1.
It's a different seal.
Seal of the Elder Sign.
This is the second time this is my favorite card on the list. This card's really cool. The art's really nice. It gives you +1 to whatever test you're doing, and then you just get to draw. This ties into Justin's favorites. In that, I mean, like, kind of. You don't really get to interact with it.
But no, you do. You interact with by making the rules.
Yeah, you just don't interact with it. You just get the star. You're like, I'm the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, even I haven't found a way to make this one bad yet.
Yeah, because you can't steal it with the crystalline Elder Sign.
Like right now I'm working on like, I play Rex, I commit this to a test that needs to be passed, I draw 3 cards instead.
He's cracked it. He's done it.
Then he still needs to draw them. They have to be like, all weaknesses fed.
I don't even know how I get this in a Rex deck, or like committed to, like, I guess like I need to trick Travis into committing it to a skill test I'm performing, but
I had a lot of good times with this card. There's been lots of times where I'm like, Bryn, do something stupid and risky, and Bryn's like, no, I'll draw like one of the 12 bad shits that screw me on this. I'm like, no, just do it.
I just want when this happens and Bryn's Rex and he's like, Travis, we really need to pass this test. Can you commit the Seal of the Other Side? And Travis is like, wait, you're not gonna take your star.
I do not trust you.
And then Bryn's like, I would never do that. And then Travis is like, okay, here you go.
Just start drawing.
Like, draw 3 cards. And Travis like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
All right. There's not like. These are the obvious choices, I think. I think all these are really great.
I think Deny Existence level 5 could have been there.
Yeah. But it's like...
that's like the other one I would put in contention for like feeling the most powerful.
I just
game's
feel
like throw your hand, you're like, no.
That one is like, it's like you're cheating too much, right? Where you're like, they're like, you hurt, you're like, no, you're actually healing me.
Lose 4 actions this turn. No, I'll take this extra.
Let's do it. But purple cards are great. I'm very excited for our mono purple run, which won't be out for a while because we want to take some weeks not playing Arkham Horror the card game.
Really?
Yeah.
Do we?
That's what you said last week.
Did I?
Yeah, when I said I had a new Galaxy Trucker.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean that's like one day.
Yeah, we'll do like one week.
But we wanted to we need to replay Dream Eaters.
Yeah, we have a very exciting video coming up for you very soon. We're not too excited. I am.
Which
I'm so excited. We can't. They can't know.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be a great time. Thanks for watching. What are your guys' favorite purple cards? And if you have any list ideas, let us know because it's going to be easier for us to record. Because
tell Travis why Rite of Seeking is your favorite purple card.
Yeah.
He wants to know.
I do want to know. I'm very interested to hear what kind of mental gymnastics you go through to get there. But yeah, even though this is our 5 favorite experience Mystic cards, and logically you might think that we're going to do the other colors, that's very possible it's not going to happen.
It will.
Like eventually. But
Yeah, I mean, we're eventually will.
we just kind of do things how we feel.
Yeah, we don't really have an order for it.
Yeah.
We just kind of hop around.
Yeah, the tough part about the blue cards is that Mark Harrigan is not an experienced card.
Yeah, neither is
He's
Sophie.
an investigator.
Or the home front, that's weird.
Like,
What am I going to pick?
you know,
Dang.
the home front is technically colorless.
Dang.
So is Sophie,
Yeah.
for that matter.
Hmm.
All right,
You
guys.
know?
You have a good one. We'll see you next week.